Trending in Sports presents Harper's Sports Bazaar with Harper Cotie. Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Pleased to be joined by Brockville Braves forward Jake Laville. Jake, how are you this morning, man?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for doing this. And so, Jake, you're from Brampton, Ontario, Toronto area, of course. What's it like in Brampton? What was it like growing up there and being around so many good hockey players, an area that just produces so many good ones every year?
I definitely think it was, inspiring for sure to have, all these great, hockey talents. The Brampton Youth Hockey Organization's amazing, great for development. So I'm definitely, blessed to be able to have grown up there and developed there. And I think it's really made me the hockey player I am today.
Yeah, well said. You spent a lot of time in the OJHL before arriving to the Brockville Braves here in the CCHL, a different league, of course. What was that experience like? That time that you spent in the OJ?
I think it was really, a great experience. Say it's pretty comparable to the CCHL. I might actually say CCHL is a little bit better, but I think it really did help me as a hockey player. And when I got the opportunity to come to Brockville, I just couldn't pass that up. Just such a great organization from top to bottom, and it's just with the team we have here, I just couldn't pass up that opportunity.
You've been a nice fit with the Braves. 14 games now. You've got 9 points. Pretty good production. Just how do you feel with the club?
It's really easy to play on this team. We have great coaching staff. My line mates, are, to be honest, the reason I have those stats. So without them, I wouldn't be doing any of that. So just to be able to play with some of these guys that are really talented hockey players, it's made the transition very seamless.
You got to know Thomas, your former captain, a little bit. Obviously, he gets dealt to the Smiths Falls Bears last week. Just what was kind of the vibe around the team after that happened? I know that Lucas Culhane made a comment that it's just moving forward from here, and unfortunately, that's part of it too, right? You're going to lose guys that you get to know and everything. What was your kind of mindset about the whole thing?
It was tough. Hainsey was a leader on and off the ice. He was a big part of the team, but a big part of the Brockville community too. We were really lucky to have a captain like him. Even I'm the same age as him, but just having a leadership presence like that in the room, I really learned a lot from him. But as Culhane said, it's you got to move on. At the end of the day, it is a business. This isn't the first time a friend of mine's got traded. It's tough. He's a really talented player, but we just got to power through. And when you lose guys like that, this isn't the first time we've lost a good player. We lost Luke Chor when when I first came in, and guys just have to pick up the slack. And guys want opportunities. Well, this is your chance to take them. Really step up and make your mark on this team.
Absolutely. You guys are playing well right now. You've got points in 3 straight games, and that game last Friday in particular against Nepean, really entertaining. Of course, you scored the tying goal with 27 seconds to go in the third period. How did that feel, and just how much adrenaline was going through you, and hearing the crowd and everything, being able to be that guy to tie it up and send it into OT?
It was really special, to be honest. Like anytime you get to play at the Madhouse, it's a special feeling. I was in a bit of a slump in the month of December too, so to come back off the break, kind of step into that role, and be able to tie up the game, it was a really special feeling. Disappointing loss in OT. To be honest, we shouldn't have even been in that position, but we followed it up the next week by beating them 5-0. So but. We can't put ourselves in positions where we have to, tie up the game late and, play from behind. It should be, we start on time and we finish off the game strong.
You got a tough opponent tonight in the Kempville 73s on home ice. What are you expecting from Kempville, and what do you need to do to get the job done?
I'm expecting a tough game. They're right near us in the standings. It's probably going to be like a playoff atmosphere. They've made some moves over the deadline, so they're going to be a better team than they were before. But if we follow our systems and just kind of all buy in, I think we'll be fine. But the one thing about the CCHL to before. Like when there were some teams that it was like you weren't too worried about playing them. CCHL every night, anyone can beat anyone. It's really a balanced league, so you can't take anyone lightly.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to you guys tonight and down the stretch as well. Braves host the 73s at the Memorial Center. Puck drop at 7:30. You can see Jake Laville and the rest of the crew in action tonight. Jake, thanks so much for this. Keep up the great work, and good luck tonight.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it.
And now I know